Please, a nice round of applause, Mr. Paul Kozlowski.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello, I'm Paul Kozlowski, and these are my jokes. Here's one. A guy walks into a bar, and there's a Chinese bartender. So bartender says, what can I do for you? Guy says, geez, just give me a Stoli. So the bartender says, okay, once upon a time, there was Thank you. Well, been a very interesting week for me. I was home visiting my family this weekend. I got pulled over by a state trooper, and it turns out the trooper was the guy that used to beat me up every day in high school. It was really weird. You know why I stopped you? I was speeding? No, because you suck. Then he asked me to step out of the car and gave me a wedgie. Thank you, officer. I need that. But anyway, I have a drinking problem anyway. I've been drinking like a fish all night. That's how fish drink. You can't see it because they're in the water. So anyway. Been having a little trouble with my girlfriend. Today she told me not only has she been faking orgasms, she's been faking having sex with me too. I don't even like her brother Carl. Well, he's a good dancer, but still, he's a guy for crying out loud. I remember the first time I got this woman undressed. I found out that on her back she had several large moles, and when I went to take off her bra, they ran under the bed. Well, I startled them. It was my fault. Still. I don't mind a woman yelling out another guy's name during sex. It's just when the guy answers. Anybody here saving themselves for marriage? Good. It's dumb. I figured it out. Saving yourself for marriage is like saving green stamps. You save, and 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 you save. And then on the big day, you go down and find out all you get is a toaster. And that's why they call me the Analogy King. Because I have analogies in my act. A lot of the comedians won't tell analogies. They'll do similes or homonyms, but they won't do the analogies. And that's where I'm a comedy trailblazer. So, just insured my penis for $5 million. Now I have to keep it in a safe deposit box. When I go out, I wear my costume penis. It's great. You can't really tell from my real penis, except my costume penis doesn't cut glass. Don't worry, I really don't get that joke either. It's what I don't even get. I don't even know why I tell that joke. I need help with some of my routines, I think. I was watching football. I need John Madden, the football announcer. He always explains the football plays on that chalkboard. I need John Madden explaining my jokes. John, can you go over that last one for us? All right, Paul, you've got a penis. You've insured it for a lot of money. People insure their jewelry for a lot of money. Diamonds cut glass. Your penis doesn't. Bang! That's the joke. Back to you, Paul. Thank you, John. I'd like to do a little impression for you right now. This is my impression of a guy driving a car. To Brookline. Okay, here we go. Just came up with this on the way down here. I'd like to do it for you. Did I mention it was raining? He's driving in the rain. Very hard. He can't even see where he's going. He's driving, and he crashes into a big mud thing. A big thing of mud. He's stuck. Can't get out. Did I say he couldn't get out? I'm sorry. He has front-wheel drive. Well, he gets out of that mud thing, and then, he drives up the road about 12 miles, crashes into a giant pet store. Here's where the story takes an interesting twist. He walks around back, finds an airplane, flies home, crashes, and blows up. Okay. Butt thing. Jesus Christ, I'm stuck in a goddamn mud thing. Pet store. Moo. Hey, here's an airplane. I'll fly home. Honey, I'm home. Thank you very much.
Paul Kozlowski. That's Paul Kozlowski, ladies and gentlemen. Let's pop that baby on there, Paul.
Well, thanks, Mike.
Very nice job as usual.
Thank you.
Oh, I see you've come prepared. You've got some things that you're doing lately?
I'm doing a little project here, Mike.
What
It's
are you
a
doing?
business venture that I'm doing, and I'd like to talk about it. It's a very, it's an opportunity for a lot of people to
Yeah.
really get into a new field.
What would that be?
Franchising. I'm franchising my act out to anyone. No, it's very serious. You get to 80% of what you take in. I get 20%. And for a mere $40, you come down, and we've got an intensive 2-week training course at a local Holiday Inn, and you'll get the Paul Kozlowski videotape to practice at home, and of course the Paul Kozlowski handbook on how to be Paul Kozlowski, do my routines. And it really, you're a plumber, you're a hairdresser, you want to do comedy. Everybody's doing comedy, Mike.
Yeah, I hear.
You know, every week in America, 2,000 new people become comedians, which means by the year 1993, there won't be any jokes left. So now's the time to get on the ground floor. If you don't have time to come up with your own jokes, for $40, you become a member, a Paul Kozlowski member. You get a membership card.
And
you get the
give them
Paul
your
Kozlowski
jokes?
drinking like a fish glass. They get my jokes and everything. Every week in the mail, I send them a bulletin of my new ad-libs and routines, and it's really, you can't lose, really.
So it's a little newsletter kind of thing that you can get.
And, I've got a couple graduates that I'd like to bring out just to
Oh, do
show
you
you
have
that it
some
really
with you?
works. Jonathan Cutchins and Kristen Johnson.
Otherwise known as?
Well, they're the new Paul Kozlowskis.
These people have graduated from your course?
Jonathan is a business consultant, and Kristen is a librarian. I think a librarian with MIT. And now they're doing my routines. And well, why don't you show the people how it works?
Hi, I'm Paul Kozlowski, and here are some of my jokes. Here's one. I was at home visiting the family this weekend, and I got stopped by a state trooper, and it turned out it was the guy who beat me up in high school every day. Do you know why I stopped you? No, officer, because I was speeding? No, because you suck. Get out of the car. And he gave me a wedgie, and I said, thank you, officer.
Oh, Jonathan. Oh.
Hello, I'm Paul Kozlowski. These are my jokes. Here's one. I've been drinking a lot lately. I've been drinking, as a matter of fact, like a fish. remember the first time I got my girlfriend undressed. She had several large moles on her back, and as I went to take off her bra, they jumped off and ran under the bed. No! It was my fault. I startled them. I've been drinking a lot lately. I've been drinking like a gerbil.
Thank you, kids. Thank you very much.
It worked very well, Paul.
They're working 6 nights a week doing my routine at the local clubs, making a lot of extra money. It really
6
works
nights
out.
a week?
Now, do we have that number? Flash that number for us, will you? The
yeah.
800 number?
There it is now.
Okay, we'll get that number later on in the program. To call, the number to call.
Now, I notice you got a chart here.
Oh, yes. Well, let me just show you how the franchising thing. Here you've got the McDonald's franchise. Look at that, 23. Only 23. IBM 0, they don't franchise. And Paul Kozlowski's joke franchise is 89. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen.
Very nice.
Well, thank you.
You're making quite a dollar for yourself.
Oh, yes. Very, very good.
That's the Paul Kozlowski guy. Please, nice round of applause.
Thank you very much.